Hey y'all, so today I'm going to be doing a reflection on 3 different Thanksgiving style meals that I've created. On this year's vegan Thanksgiving menu, we'll be having mac and cheese, yams, baked beans, corn, tostones, plant-based mushrooms, potato salad, barbecue meatballs, rolls, collard greens, and whatever else you desire. This is my Thanksgiving feast. I made it all by myself. These are the yams. They have cinnamon and marshmallows on top, so that's why I look like that. That's my vegan mac and cheese. Don't play with her. Don't play with her. Don't play with her. I got the baked beans on deck. I got the corn. I got the baby shower meatballs, and I got the collard greens. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't really know. This is 2021. Look what a year of progress could do this compared to next. So this is basically a low quality video. What I had mac and cheese, I had barbecue meatballs, I had baked beans, I had corn, I had potato salad, yams, tostones sandwiches, and regular plantains, And I also cook a little chicken thing, but it's not in the video yet. And for those who are quick to judge, I do not care because y'all arteries are probably clogged. But anyways, not even to be negative, this is my first vegan Thanksgiving, and it was during quarantine, so I did what I had to do. So for my potato salad, I started off by chopping up the onions, basically. I started skinning the potatoes, as you should, because potatoes need to be skinned sometimes. And then I cleaned the potatoes with vinegar and water because, potatoes be all nasty sometimes. And I ain't trying to have no famine or whatever. So I basically mixed up vegan mayo, relish, salt, and paprika. So as it was time to make the macaroni and cheese, I realized that my pot size was too small. But that's okay. So I had to work half of the time. But it's okay because black people been improvising all our life. Period. So I boiled and drained the elbow noodles, as you can see. And I basically started adding milk at little portions at a time because, you don't want it to be too juicy because we're not making that white mac and cheese. We're making that black mac and cheese. Even though we vegan don't mean we ain't black, So I started adding the vegan cheese. Diet is the brand I use. They have mozzarella and I think they have cheddar. So it's 2 different variations of cheese, like how you would normally. So I basically was cooking it up on the stove. I started adding butter too because you want to have different variations of like dairy substitutes in your food, I'm the definition of trust the process because I know y'all like, damn, girl, that shit look dry as fuck. But you know what? It was making that macaroni noise, and y'all know what noise I'm talking about. So, but I know it looks dry and it looks bland, but just wait. Just trust the process. That be the problem. Y'all don't be seeing a vision. But I know you going to see it in the end. And if you don't, then this ain't for you. So basically, you just keep adding in buttermilk and seasoning while it's on the stovetop. Then you put it in your pan and you put a whole bunch of cheese on it. And you basically bake it. And don't be discouraged because vegan cheese, if you don't make it homemade, it doesn't really melt the same. But don't worry about it because it's still going to taste good. Y'all are so fake. And y'all know why? So nobody was going to tell me. Y'all know y'all put jelly in baby shower meatballs. You put jelly in barbecue sauce. And of course you add seasoning and everything. But you put jelly in baby shower meatballs. So y'all didn't tell me that little sweet tang in the barbecue shower meatballs that we all love was jelly. And you just cook them on the stovetop. They look so juicy. What Doja say? I keep it juicy. I eat that lunch. Yeah. And I'm Jamaican, but I wasn't born there, so I be trying to incorporate little foods to get in touch with my culture. Oh, did I just say little? I mean big food. We only big stepping over here. So, but basically I made tostones. That's not really Jamaican, but I just included the plantain to like incorporate it. But I also made regular plantains on the side because I just fuck with them. I like the sweet and savory taste, This is before I bake the yams, and this is basically me pouring the drain liquid from the can, brown sugar, cinnamon, vanilla extract, and a little bit of salt. So this is just me cleansing my mushrooms with vinegar and water and stuff. And you basically lubricate your pan with grapeseed oil, and you're making a wet batter and you're making a dry batter. So you just add your seasoning to your batter, you add your flour to your batter, and that's basically me adding all my seasoning. I add garlic powder, oregano, paprika, onion powder, obey, you know, you know, season with your soul. You know what's missing. And y'all know how to be like black people season until the ancestors tell them to stop. I don't know why I was using a little measuring thingy because I wasn't even using it all the way right. But I wasn't fully in touch with my divine, you know, with my divine. I know my intuition gonna tell me when to stop. So yeah. And if y'all can't tell by now, mushrooms is the chicken replacement. So I basically bake the mushrooms before I put the batter on them because it makes the coat easier to stick. And you know, we working smarter, not harder over here. So I don't know what y'all doing over there, but over here, we working smarter, not harder. Yeah, and it's not a full bake. It's like a light toast. Like, toast to our accomplishments. Toast to the year that was 2020. Toast to being out of a shitty-ass year and into a year full of blessings. Yeah, so I was basically mixing up the batter and basically like sifting the water into there because you don't want it to be too watery. And then I even added a little like lemon pepper type seasoning to it out of another box because I didn't have lemon pepper seasoning like in the actual seasoning container, but I did have a lemon pepper batter. So I just sprinkled a little lemon pepper because sometimes you got to get creative. Sometimes you're on a path, but sometimes you have to like skirt off that path a little bit for the divine being of creation. So I'm dipping the lubricated mushrooms into a dry batter and then a wet batter. You're going to see it like patty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. You get that. You see that. Batter is not too drippy though. Not too drippy. Guys, I look crazy, but I'm going to be doing a My Vegan Thanksgiving tutorial. And I know you're like, a vegan Thanksgiving, but I'm going to cook a whole bunch of soul food. I'm tired, but I want to eat good, so bear with me. Vegan skin. Now, these are just some of the ingredients, and people ask me why I go vegan or why I went vegan, and I say it just makes me feel better. I feel like I'm eating to live now instead of living to eat. And people be vegan bashing, but your man be in my DMs like, make me a plate. When you gonna come over and cook for me?
And your family?
Oh, fuck the family! The family, I love the family in my house. You know what? The family fucked my husband. Yeah, Faith fucked my husband.
Miles. Terry.
And what are you gonna say, huh?
Terry.
Terry, what?
Can we talk about this?
Can we talk about what? Fuck you!
If you can't tell by now, this is from my alkaline vegans. So, of course, it's gonna look a little different, but you better be thankful you even have shit to work with. Y'all always telling vegans this ain't the real thing. Well, maybe Big Mama would have lived if she would have had that beyond real thing.